With us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Saddiq Bey is out there with Johnson, and it's Wood in at the 5 spot. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Bey, and it's MV with the rebound. And so MV will bring it up for Atlanta. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Bey against Brown. Shoots over Bey. A nice shot by Brown.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by MP. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
MP deciding where to go with it. Taken away by Holiday. Brown outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Murray. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. White with the defensive effort. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Orlando. And slam dunk by Tatum.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Young finds Wood. Taken away by Holiday. Down low. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Holiday.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young passes to Johnson. Back to Young. Here's Bey. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Brown. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Wood with the block.
Oh, great job by MP to read the play and be in the right spot there to get the block.
Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem. That's the two-way play of Jaylen Brown. Elite defensively, create the turnover, and then no one catches him in transition.
Wood. And Boston with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
To the inside. Al Horford with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White finds Porzingis. Yep, that one goes in there.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. It's making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. MP comes in for Hunter. Bays subbed in for A.J. Griffin. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 10-point game. Young's shot is off.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
On the court for Atlanta, the guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. Wood out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Tatum with it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And the first one drops. Each team has played more than just a few games. This deep into the season, Doris, is it too early to call a team or a player a surprise?
I think so, because the year is so long. So often we'll see a team in the first 20 games either outperform or underperform what we expect, and they'll usually find their level.
Murray right side. Inside. MP, no good. Now Tatum. He's got 9. Holiday, a screen on Johnson. Tatum dishes to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock over Young. Johnson with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Wood a screen on White. Murray kicks to Bay. On the wing, Johnson. MP against Porzingis. Wood can't hit. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Tatum no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP sets the screen for Murray. He's looking for MP and finds him. And yes, it's good.
And just outworking the coverage. MP runs into some contact, but manages to get through it.
Tatum against Johnson. Tatum passes to White. Now here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP finds Young. Wood with the screen for Young. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. Horford against Johnson, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. excellent passer, and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Porzingis.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with authority.
Bay against Brown. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
And so it's Boston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this.
They can't stop anything down low. Playing soft. S-O-F capital T. Softer than Egyptian cotton, softer than a bag of marshmallows. S-O-F capital T.
Big fella, that is soft. Next up, let's see what's going on in the Rookie of the Year race. And that about wraps it up.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the 1. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Young off a pick from Wood. Back to Young. Murray against White. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Holiday. Kicks it to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Bay. Here's Brown. Porzingis is doubled. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Holiday's got 5.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got his 2nd bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Porzingis can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Johnson surveying the floor. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Some solid defense from Brown.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup. He's got 11.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Tatum against Johnson. In the basket by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Capella's checked in. MP sets the screen for Young. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
In the corner, Bay with it. Young off a pick from Wood. And Young with the basket on the assist by Bay. And that's 15 points for Trae Young.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Tatum against Bay. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 14.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Screen by MP. Here's Young. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Brown deciding where to go with it. The pass to Horford. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Hawks trail by 18. Murray outside. Young right side. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. He's got 14. Porzingis with a screen on Capella. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Celtics. They lead by 18. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist.
Over the Hawks. Wood, he's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Griffin. And Murray subbed in for Bogdanovich. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 16 on the court for Atlanta. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Bay, and it's Wood in at center.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Brown against Bay. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Young against Holiday. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They trail by 14. To the middle, it's stolen by Brown. Johnson against Tatum. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Boston, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 14. Down low, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And don't sleep on the bounce from MP. He says, I got a little bit of that as well.
Now here's Tatum. And Holiday has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Tatum. From deep. It's hauled in by Wood. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Young against Holiday. Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, that's a really nice job from MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Holiday surveying the floor. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Bay. 1:06 left to play here in the fourth.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Boston.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
So Boston ends up going with a new group, and Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Johnson. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Sadiq Bey. Matthews, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in for Young. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Cornette. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford has a wide open look. Off target with his 3. And here's Bogdanovich. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Pritchard, and so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time